Look, somebody's got to be liking this. This guy packs out Madison Square Garden every month.
You know, and the only guy I've ever heard talk about going to see them is Mike Francesa.
Mm-hmm. About going to see Billy Joel?
Yeah, the only person I've ever heard say recently they've been to one of these shows publicly was on the Fan with Mike Francesa. He said he saw.
Yeah, you know what I heard was really funny? I got to see if I can find this clip. It's Mike Francesa talking about how the Foo Fighters are playing. What's it? What's the Shea Stadium called now?
City Field.
City Field. It's like him, like, yeah, got Foo Fighters are playing this. Foo Fighters playing City Field. I don't know. You know any Foo Fighters songs? He's talking like the guy off his producer, his AP
right,
Mike.
Nico. His AP Mike. Yeah.
And then some guy, and that guy's like, "Yeah, I like the Foo Fighters" or something like that. I couldn't name 2 Foo Fighters songs.
Yeah.
I couldn't. And then all he says is the same thing over and over again. He's like, "I couldn't name a Foo Fighters song if you paid me to. I don't know any of them. Couldn't name one. You couldn't. I don't know any of them. Couldn't pay me enough to name a Foo Fighters song. I don't know any Foo."
Well, that's good. I think that's a good thing for Mike Francesa. He doesn't know any Foo Fighters songs. That's a plus.
To not know any Foo Fighters songs?
Yeah.
I would love to see him at that Foo Fighters show. I got to say, went to see Foo Fighters at... It's so funny when you type in Mike Francesa at YouTube. These are the things that come up. Falls asleep.
Yeah.
Prank call. Rant. Prank. Michael K., who was this guy who also is an announcer who is like a rival of his now. I got to type in. Here we go. Mike Francesa, Foo Fighters. Wait, come in here for a second, Mike. Mike, you need to tell me. Mike just said there's something called Francesa Con this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, please take a seat, Mike. Now, can Mike hear the caller?
I can hear Mike.
Okay, can you hear this guy, Mike? Can you hear the bed music?
Yes.
Okay. What is Francesa Con? And for
well,
people who don't know, Mike Francesa is this guy on sports radio here in New York who he's like they call him the Pope of, because he's so imperious and pompous, and that everything he says, he's just such a windbag about everything. And he's been doing it forever. And now he used to be paired with this guy, Mad Dog, where it was Mike and the Mad Dog. Then they both went their separate ways.
Yeah.
So now it's just Mike Francesa by himself. So what is Francesa Con?
Well, this is actually, I think, the second or third one. Basically, the fans of the show just put this thing together. They had a little get-together for, fans of the show. Mm-hmm. And, of course, he was too imperious to be a part of it originally. Mm-hmm. But basically, they sort of shamed him into participating, Mm-hmm. It was too much that they would be having these things, and, he's not even there. Who knows how long he's going to be there. I suspect he'll show up and wave to the people and leave.
Yeah, he's got so much. He's had such a busy day, this guy.
But today, I listened to him on my lunch hour, or actually after work. And, somebody should compile his little, like the Foo Fighters type stuff. Today, he made, his little, I guess he thinks it's funny. He makes a little remark about the State of the Union, and then he sort of follows it up with, they're gonna start picking our pockets again,
Mm-hmm.
just like
Pete Rose on today.
Yeah, well, he's a millionaire, so that's the way he views it, you know. So,
but I love when he talks movies, when he's just like, I'll guarantee American Sniper will be his favorite movie of the year. There's no way it isn't.
I'm surprised I haven't heard a comment yet, but
let's see the Oscar nominees here. We got American Sniper, Best Picture.
You love Wolf of Wall Street.
God,
Wall Street was one of his favorites.
Yeah, it was one of my favorites too, dum-dum. Get off my phone. Don't lump me in with this. Wolf of Wall Street's a masterpiece. It's not long enough. That's the only thing. That's my only problem with Wolf of Wall Street. It's not long enough. It could be 40 minutes longer, and I'd still be happy with it.
More sex scenes?
Got American Sniper. That's a great movie. Got Grand Budapest Hotel. I don't know what that is. Got I'm trying to think of what other.
Selma.
Been
there, done that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, these history things. We get the same. We know the outcome. Why'd they even make a movie about this? Why'd they even make a movie about the history? We know it. We know what happens. We know what happens. Why is this even a movie? Got Whiplash with the guy from the Spider-Man movies. Guy plays J. Jonah Jameson. Is in that Birdman with Michael Keaton. I like Michael Keaton. Don't know if this is my kind of movie. Boyhood. Don't know what that is. Imitation Game. Good movie. He would like Imitation Game, right?
World War II, yeah.
Yeah. Good World War II movie.
Yeah, I like that history.
Yeah, he likes. That's the history he likes. History where Whitey's getting the job done. Best actor, Steve Carell, Foxcatcher. Didn't see that. Well,
not a wrestling fan.
Bradley Cooper's going to win that for American Sniper. Like, he's the kind of guy that they made that movie The Judge for. It's like they might as well just picture his face with that movie The Judge. Like, only guys like that, like The Judge. Thanks, Mike. We'll see you at Francesa Con. Where are they holding this?
Irving Plaza.
Wait, where?
Irving Plaza.
Is there a second Irving Plaza I don't know about?
No.
Like a guy named Irving?
Yeah. And the guy who does the impressions of him, those videos, is going to be there.
Yeah, he hates that guy.
Yeah, well, I think somebody probably is trying to handle Mike saying, hey, you got to lighten up here,
Because there's a guy who does impressions of him, and he initially was like mad at it, but clearly somebody was like, "This is the kind of thing you gotta show you can laugh at yourself." So now he's softening his stance on the thing.
Yeah.
Because at first he was like, "This guy doesn't even sound like me." This guy doesn't even sound like me.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that what he was like, taking some approach like the like?
Wait a second.
Like he would appreciate a good impression, but this guy's just not getting it.
He doesn't capture me.
The guy's nailing it.
Wait a second.
This is him talking about. Hold on, let me put the music down.
They put out a release on the Foo Fighters. Excuse me. Foo Fighters to perform at Citi Field on Thursday, July 16th. All right. Exclusive 5-hour pre-sale this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Citi Field box office. And general public sale starts Friday, December 5th at 10 a.m. All right. So, the Foo Fighters. If you ask me for one of the Foo Fighters' hit songs, I would be in trouble. I have to admit, I would be in trouble with the Foo Fighters. If you ask me,
same thing again.
Taylor Swift's number one hit right now, I would know it. Shake It Up, because I have a 9-year-old daughter, so I obviously know that because she dances around the house, thinking she's Taylor Swift. So I do know that. Shake It Off or Shake It Up, one or the other. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it up, whatever. It's a shake it something. So I know that. All right, I've heard that. Shake it off, shake it off.
Unbelievable, this guy.
And
it's like
if you ask me about,
he knows he's got to fill this time. He's just burning time.
And this is a paid spot, right? I mean, he's announcing this ticket sale, right? So it must be paid, right?
It must be something that the station is in bed with Citi Field in whatever way they get to make the announcement before anybody else. And then that's the it sounds like some kind of trade-off like that.
But, some of the others, I might know them. The ones that my 10-year-old, my 9-year-olds, and my...
No, the guy doesn't even know the age of his own daughter. My 9-year-old.
His Harrison will be 8 this Thursday. And the twins will be 10 soon. That I know. But the Foo Fighters, I would say... what's the Foo Fighters' big hit?
Biggest hit ever is called Everlong.
Everlong? Okay. Are the Foo Fighters an A, B, or a C right now? A B?
It was very A++.
A+.
I love these guys who have to, like...
Yeah, right.
There's this lingo that goes on now where it's guys, like, saying, like, are you, I'm going to get some of that. Like, everything has to be like are you in or you out? I'm going to get some of that. You know what I mean? Like it's like they think they're in like casinos all the time. Like the way they talk. Like you want a taste of this? You got to try this. I don't know. I'm out. I'm all in. Oh, it's a dimwit culture taking over, and the guys like this are like on the Mount Rushmore of it.
He's at his worst when he has to read a commercial. I don't know if I haven't really explored what they have up there. But he mangles every commercial he has to do. He's obviously out of his element, and they're the absolute worst for a guy. He's been in broadcasting this long. He can't read a commercial.
Yeah, can't make his way through a commercial.
A+.
He's an enormous fan.
Oh, wait. Let me
He's an enormous Foo Fighters.
Okay, are they A, B, C?
They're a solid B to a B+.
Solid B to a
Rock
B+.
and roll.
Like having to rank everything. Why does everything have to get ranked? Like,
And actually, before the playoffs this weekend, Friday night, I'm listening, and he goes into this little. It was embarrassing. He's talking about how he had a vision of what the score was going to be in the Seattle Packers game.
Yeah.
30-20.
Yeah.
He's like this is important. That like he came up with two numbers for a possible score.
Yeah.
And like how difficult is that,
Yeah. Like this
his
is
vision.
like he's Kresge.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, all these guys do, they talk like they're experts. The game happens and something entirely different happens. And then they just go, and what they do is they talk about what happened like they were experts. And then they talk about the next game like they're experts again. Like they're never I got to say, it was way off base on that.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I think he is way off and will acknowledge. Well, actually, callers will rub it in his face.
Yeah, well, callers will. He won't.
Yeah, you're right.
He won't.
Yeah.
But it's always like, he's the kind of guy who's like, everything's got to be like, well, I don't know if he's a great player, but is he a very good player or a great player? Like he'll have a discussion about if someone is great or just very good. Like that's anything great.
No, he's got the rock and roll of every player who's ever played a sport. No, seriously, it's waiting there. It is like sort of uncanny that he can do that. I mean, the way he marshals the facts. I mean, I give him credit for that. It's almost like an idiot savant thing, the way he remembers these things.
So all he has going in his head is like
every player's number. He can remember. I can't do that.
That guy
stuff.
hit 252.
Yeah.
He hit 252.
Yeah.
Career
252.
Yeah,
Not going to make it in the Hall
guy
of Fame.
can't remember how old his daughter is, but he knows he knows that Yogi Berra's lifetime batting average.
It's not that big anymore, but they're about as big as a rock and roll band you can get.
All right, can they fill a garden? Yes? Could they fill Giant Stadium, though?
They sold out Wembley Stadium.
Could they fill out Giant Stadium?
Yes.
They could.
It's like, well, they're playing in stadium, you moron. No, they're going to just see what happens if they play. Hey, turns out only 150 people showed up. Yeah. What are we going to do, Mike?
Clueless.
Everything's a ranking and a rating. This guy, the Mount Rushmore of stupidity. Tell you what these guys are. They're winning. They're winning.
Yeah.
They're winning. We're losing. They're winning.
Shall I return to my station?
You shall. I didn't know how to tell you. Tell us got to get out of here. I just looked away.
I got the message.
Thanks, Mike. Best show, you're on the air.
Hi, Tom. It's the Gregulater.
Oh, it's the Gregulator. What's up, Gregulator?
Not much. I want to talk to you about the even worse version of Mike Francesa we are blessed with here in the Philadelphia radio marketplace.
Who is that?
His name is Angelo Cataldi. He is, take Mike Francesa, okay, and like the blowhard sports opinions, throw in a little bit of Skip Bayless, and then add in your worst Howard Stern morning jock wannabe, and that is the Angelo Cataldi radio program. And his big claim to fame, and they're going on the 23rd year of this, is an annual event here called the Wing Bowl.
The Wing Bowl.
The Wing Bowl. They sell out the arena the Sixers play in for this every year. And it's a chicken wing eating contest in which they get fat blobs from around the country to come in and eat. But along with it, they have these girls called the Wingettes who walk around.
Well, this sounds classy.
And just get groped and sexually harassed on the Titan, on the the big Tron. You know what I mean, like the video scoreboard thing.
Yeah.
For like an entire morning.
It's
that morning, too. It's from
in the
6
morning.
to 10 a.m., and everyone's drunk.
So you get these animals that are eating wings at 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And groping these poor women who have no other choice than to be working this gig.
Yeah, well, it's not the animals eating the wings doing this. It's the 20,000 spectators who are doing the groping. Okay. So even more low rent, I mean, if you are a wing eating professional, that's kind of trash enough. But if you're waking up that early to go, because I know these people aren't waking up for work. Just going to watch people eat wings, and also girls girls who are in this position in their life. This is it. This is it's this week. It's the 23rd one's coming up.
Okay.
In Philly. Yeah.
You'll be there, right?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna. I was thinking about taking some. I got some personal time from my actual job to go wing bowl, hang out with Hank the Tank, and there's like a local division, and I don't know if they still do this, but you used to have to go into the studio and do things like. To get into the wing eating part of the competition, you'd have to go into live to the WIP studio and eat like 5 pounds of butter or something like that in 2 minutes.
No, that's good. That sounds like a fun time. That's
very
encouraging.
Great.
Very
great time, great culture.
A real celebration of humanity.